Hey Fawn fam, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As always, there will be timestamps listed down below so you can jump around, and if you love what you see, smash the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and thumbs this video up. I do try to post as regularly as possible with as many new releases as possible. I feel like something just fell on my lip. So being subscribed and turning that notification bell on will go a long way in ensuring that you never miss out on all the fun, new content, new releases, and everything that is the Fawn family. Now, you guys, I am really sick with the flu. It is after 1 in the morning. I am destroyed, so please bear with me. Now, today we tested out a whole lot of Smashbox, and it was all a smash. I know that was super corny, but it just came to me and I had to go with it. All right, so I did 2 primers, one on one half of my face, one on the other half of my face. So I stuck with my Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-hour foundation because we know she is a goodie. And I didn't want to try a foundation that was new to me with trying 2 new primers. You know, I wanted to go in with one that's that I love, that's one of my top probably 3 favorites. I was trying to find the Smashbox double-ended foundation contour, that one, because I had demoed that on camera a while ago, but I had purchased a shade that was too dark, so I repurchased my actual shade, but I couldn't find it today. And I also was trying to find, I demoed the Cali contour, but I also wanted to do the Cali blush one. I can't remember what it's called, but the Cali blush something. And I dug through boxes to try to find the blush palette as well as the foundation, and I just had too many boxes and I spent an hour and I couldn't find either one. So those will be in future videos, but I was so excited because I bought the Vitamin Glow Primer. I had early access to it from Smash Cash, from buying from Smashbox, and the day it came, I wanted to film. I was already really sick, but I was sitting on it. I have a heated bed, and I was sitting on it trying to warm it up because I was so desperate to film with it the moment it came, because I was so excited to try it, and then I just couldn't. But this is just such a actual fresh smelling, freshly squeezed juice type of a scent, like the citrus. It's not fake smelling. It's amazing. It is so refreshing, and you get your vitamins C, B, and E in here, which I think is so awesome. And it says that you can wear it alone or you can wear it under makeup. So it's like a skincare and a primer type of a little deal going on, and you get a fluid ounce or 30 milliliters. And this was awesome. I really loved it. I don't really notice much of a difference in how my makeup lasted between one side versus the other side. I just think that it is really great that it's infused with all of these vitamins, and it sunk into the skin so nicely that you can absolutely double prime, which is what I did on camera. I let it sink in, and then I did my Tarte pore filling primer, just a little bit right here, the normal areas, and double priming that way worked beautifully. And I'm thinking if this is also a skincare type of product, you could almost triple prime. I think you could lay this down and then your Tatcha, and then your Tarte for a little extra if you needed that kind of coverage. So I kind of want to try that. But the new Tatcha is about to drop as well, so I'm going to obviously be trying that one out. So we'll see. But this is really awesome and I love it so much. And then I did Smashbox the Mindful 5 on the other half of my face, which has cannabis sativa hemp seed oil, primer oil complex, red algae, green tea, and prebiotic. And this is also a skincare and primer double up. This one is super nourishing and hydrating. I actually could feel a difference on this side of my face when I put it in. It just absorbed and it hydrated my skin and it felt like more cushiony and it just felt beautifully hydrated and ready for makeup application. But again, I don't notice a difference in how my makeup has held up. I continuously, like, look how much I used, sprayed this throughout. I did it first and then, like, before primer, and then I did this all throughout steps in my makeup application today. So I don't know how much this also had to do with how my makeup, held up versus normal, but this primer is so beautiful and I will reach for both of them. But I love this, like the primerizer, which has always been my favorite from Smashbox, but now I'm like now I have 3 favorites and I really do. I don't know how I would pick the difference in these ones because, like, this one has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, amazing ingredients. And then I just read you the 5 in here, amazing ingredients. They're so good for your skin. I just feel like I would be on maybe like a rotation of them, but oh my gosh, this was so good. So good, you guys. I can't believe I've been sitting on it. I like bought it and it was in a box and I forgot about it. And then I've never actually tried their primer water. And then when they came out with that Crystalized collection, I bought everything when it launched and then got sick and didn't have a chance to review it. So I just grabbed the lavender and sweet orange one to test out today because I have all of the scents, and it is such a light scent. It is not overpowering at all and it is really nice. I wish it had a continuous mist, but it's a beautiful mist. It is very fine. It's not like a heavy mist on your skin or anything like that. So the mist, the lavender is so beautiful. And that like very light scent of lavender. I don't smell the sweet orange at all. I just smell a hint of lavender and it's so calming and just soothing and it's beautiful and I really did enjoy this as well. And then I tried the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer in Light. Now, this I really did enjoy, but you have to have, if you don't have oily skin, you need to have freshly moisturized eyelids. So I didn't have freshly moisturized eyelids at first, and I put it on and it kind of caked up a little bit, and I'm like, I don't think like that's like what this product would do. And it did say something about like oil control on the packaging for your lids. So when I saw that it kind of bunched up, I decided to remove it because I also had purchased the Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer from Smashbox, and I put that under my eyes, and this was so beautiful and hydrating. So then I popped this on top of my lids and then put this on top of my lids afterwards, and then this blended out beautifully and I had zero issues. It was just that I came in here and filmed a couple of hours after I had moisturized. So, and because I have normal skin, this was like kind of sucking that life out of the eyelids because I don't need oil control. So this is an amazing lid primer. If you have oily skin, you will love this so much, and you can pick your shade and it will cancel out redness and veins and everything else like that. And I didn't even set it with an eyeshadow or a translucent powder or anything like that. I just went in and did my eye makeup, and it's very dramatic because this is the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette, the new one, and this was just awesome. I love it, and I will definitely use it again, and I will absolutely use the under eye primer again as well. So this will kind of be like when I've moisturized and then I come in here a couple hours later and I sat down and I'm like ready to film, and then I'm like, oh, I need to re-moisturize my eyes, but like I'm like, oh no, I don't. I have this little guy. And then if you have oily skin, you'll love this. If you have normal skin, you just need to moisturize, and it's amazing. Like it's a really good option. And then the last product I tested out from Smashbox was the Cali Contour. I swatched out this baby for you. It has a nice mirror. She folds over. The contour shade, sorry guys. The contour shade was so spot on, beautiful. I also used the, oh my God, bronzer, and it gave me so much warmth and like the Cali glow. So it was a really nice bronzer. And then this banana powder is actually very similar to the Essence Banana Up that I've shown you guys before. It's actually like a white girl banana powder. So it's not for medium skin tones, and deeper are very fair and light butts can actually use this banana powder. And I did use it and demo it, and I was like, yes, I have a second option. I'm so excited because we never get to use banana powders. The two highlights I swatched. This one I could never use. It's definitely for medium skin tones, and this one just would not be blinding enough for me. So that's too bad on the highlights. And then that blush shade looks so beautiful, but I knew that it just wouldn't go with what I had going with the eyeshadow palette today. So I can't wait to revisit this palette. And then lastly, I set my face using the by Terry Hyaluronic Tinted Hydra Powder in Rosy Light. By Terry has been infusing his makeup ingredients, or her, I should say, I've never actually looked into that one, with hyaluronic acid for years before other makeup companies like jumped on that bandwagon and like really started using hyaluronic acid in like all their products to infuse it with. And this, I want to say his, but hers, I don't know, the brands, this powder has always been one of my favorite setting powders. And then when they came out with that Rosy Light, I was like, ooh, I want to try the Rosy Light. And there's not really a tint to it. It's just like beautiful and a little bit brightening on the skin, and just, oh, so good. I just love these powders so much from By Terry. They're like some of the best of the best of the best. So if you guys want to see swatches of the one palette and see everything else in action, then just keep on watching. All right, so I have the new Smashbox Vitamin Glow Primer with vitamins B, C, and E. I am so excited to try this. I am still sick, so please bear with me, and I have had an extremely frustrating last hour. I wanted to do as much of a complexion for Smashbox as I possibly could, because I have so much from Smashbox that I still haven't had a chance to try. And I have the Cali contour, but I also have that Cali blush palette as well, and I really wanted to use both, but you guys know I have boxes and boxes and boxes of makeup still that I haven't had a chance to organize yet, and I'm sick with the flu, and I'm still playing catch up, and I haven't gotten to organizing yet because I've been working on my brand, working on trying to catch up on videos, working on interacting with you guys, which isn't work, but you know, it takes time, working on my other job, and I just haven't had a chance to organize. And I spent a whole hour and I had to just throw in the towel because it is so late in the evening where I shouldn't even be starting to film right now. I should just be going and getting ready for bed. But I'm going stir crazy, so I have to try to film something. So we're gonna at least put the Cali contour to the test today, and then, you know, try, when I do find the beautiful blush looking one, then we'll try that one out at a different time. So this one says, create an array of effortlessly sculpted looks from street to beach with this laid back contour, highlight, blush, and bronze palette. We left out the face shaping learning curve and left the rules loose with 6 California inspired neutrals in ultra blendable matte and pearlescent finishes. Layer shades or use them solo. Now I'm gonna have to jump back and forth in between videos because I do have cream products, and I don't have a setting powder that is Smashbox, which I want to do a setting powder in this video. So there's just gonna be, you guys know the drill by now. So we have this baby, and let's see what she looks like. I like the red packaging. That reminds me of Louboutin. Ooh, I like that. There's the back. So you have, it tells you contour, you have a shimmer highlight, a matte bronze, a highlight, a shimmer bronze highlight, and a matte blush. It's a nice mirror that you get with it, like it's a real one. And that does look like a really nice contour color. Smashbox has never been like blinding for highlights for me, but I'll swatch all of this out when we get there. But that is a really nice palette. And then I got sidetracked. I was so excited for this, and I wanted to film with it the day it came in. I literally got it at the door. I was warming it up by sitting on it. I have a heated bed, and on the heated bed, because I was gonna come film, and I was just way too sick and I couldn't do it. So this says, prime your skin for makeup with a daily dose of vitamin-enriched hydration. It revitalizes and brightens, refreshing water gel primer with vitamins B, C, and E, awakens... It's okay, baby! There's like a really weird loud noise happening outside. Like an alien invasion. Awakens skin for a healthy glow. Instantly hydrates, softens, and nourishes. Makeup goes on smoothly and effortlessly. It's for all skin types, and you can actually wear this before makeup for a hydrated, healthy glow, or wear alone. And I believe when I read this, it had really clean ingredients. Yeah, it does. It has really nice ingredients in it. So that's about it. And then I've been sitting on the Mindful 5, and I don't know why I forgot about this primer. I found it when I was digging around for the other Cali, I can't remember what it was called, but that blush palette. So the Mindful 5 has cannabis, sativa, hemp seed oil, primer oil complex, red algae, green tea, and a prebiotic. It's a nourishing face primer serum, and it says that with It's a makeup skincare hybrid, each with 5 complementary ingredients and 5 wellness benefits. Our omega rich serum doubles as a primer that renews skin before makeup. Non intoxicating, massage 2 drops onto skin, allows serum to set before applying makeup. And let me skim through these ones. Yeah, I'm not seeing any bad alcohols or anything like that in this one either. So I was thinking of doing half my face with the Vitamin Glow and half my face with the Mindful 5. And then I had purchased another one of Smashbox foundation sticks. So it's a foundation on one side and a cream contour on the other side, because when I demoed it for you guys, I loved it, but I had purchased a shade that was too dark for me. So the foundation was too dark and the contour was too dark, and I can't find that foundation in my color right now either. So we're gonna go with my other favorite foundation from Smashbox, which is the Studio Skin Full Coverage. That way they're all supposed to work cohesively together, and then we'll know if there's a difference in the primers, how it lays, because we already know that this is a goodie. And I've never tried Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer, so we're gonna give this baby a shot. I've never tried any under eye hydrating primer except for Becca's. And this one is an ultra hydrating formula that primes the under eye area while reducing the look of fine lines, puffiness, and dark circles. Smooth under eyes before makeup application or wear alone for instant brightening. So I'm really intrigued by this. And I also haven't tried their lid primer. I've always used either a MAC paint pot or the new MAC paint pot, MAC, oh my gosh, concealer, like the old school concealer, and the P. Louise base. Those have been my like go-tos, so I'm really excited to try this. I got the lid primer in light, and it doesn't, oh there we go, our LA Photo Studio Pros developed this blendable do-it-all primer to neutralize imperfections, bring color to life, lock in shadow, and put a lid on annoying fallout all day. Primes, preps, color corrects. Luxurious, lightweight, oil-absorbing formula. No creasing, caking, fading, or smudging. Apply and blend with finger, wear alone or under shadow. So we have this bad boy. I also have their blurring concealer brush, but you guys know I'm so obsessed with the Blendiful. I just bought this beforehand, so we might try it depending on how everything is blending on the lid and go from there. I feel like I can never have enough tools at my disposal, and I do really like the few Smashbox brushes that I do have. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we're gonna get started on application. Actually, yes, and then I'll figure out what else we're using for setting powder, and let me figure that out, one sec. Okay, I think I'm gonna try the by Terry Hyaluronic Tinted Hydra powder. It's a Hydra Care setting powder that's extra smoothing, multi-zones correcting, no pores, no lines, invisible matte finish. And I got Rosy Light. So I think we'll give this baby a shot when it comes time to set the face. Now I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Oh, no, wait, there was one more product. I also I picked up the entire Crystalized collection and then got sick and never had a chance to demo it for you guys. But I've been really curious to try their, oh my gosh, the what is it? The primer water. Holy cow. So I grabbed one of the primer waters that we're gonna just spritz throughout the video too. I grabbed the Lavender Sweet Orange. I do have all of them, but this one is scented primer water that is inspired by the tranquil energy of amethyst. I love amethyst. Use it to hydrate skin, prep for makeup, and refresh your complexion and aura. Use before makeup, mist on with intention, spray and say, I am clear in my intentions for all skin types. And it has caffeine in it, so that should help wake the skin up. Lavender and orange, that is it. Okay, you get 3.9 fluid ounces or 116 milliliters. I knew that there was still something else. And you guys know, like, their Gloss Angeles are like some of my favorite glosses. I super love them, and I bought like all the Gloss Angeles in that collection. I bought the Gloss Angeles Divine Shine Gloss Trio that I never had a chance to demo over Christmas. So we have a lot of goodies to get into. All right, so let's start with the primer water. Makeup mantra. I am clear in my intentions. Does this need a spray? I mean a shake? Maybe not. Oh, it's a nice mist. The scent is so lightly fragrant that like it's barely there. It's really nice. I like it. Let's start with the vitamin C. We'll put the vitamin C on my left. And this one doesn't say to shake it, but we're gonna give it a little shake because that's a lot of vitamins and stuff to be all in there without shaking it. I don't know why. Am I like really that cut off? I don't understand. But it appears like I'm super cut off today. Okay, nice pump. Is the pump? Yeah. There's the gel. You guys know my favorite from Smashbox that I keep top shelf is the primerizer. I love this guy. It's such a good one for moisturizing. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That smells so good and so fresh. And you can tell I've been sick. My eyebrows are so neglected. Ooh, that primer is like not fake citrus or anything like that. It just smells so good. Oh, that's definitely a win. And now let's try the Mindful 5. Ooh, that definitely looks like a little bit of cannabis sativa in there. And this is a totally different applicator. Now, what did it say? 1 to 2 drops. We're going to try one first because we're doing half the face. No, that sunk right in. Whoa. So we're going to go for another one. And I don't even have dry skin. You guys, if you have dry skin or normal skin, this one is so hydrating. Yeah, you can feel a big difference. Like the Vitamin Glow I don't see a difference in like glowiness on either side of my face, but there is a definite difference in moisture levels. Wow, this Mindful 5 is so nice. Ooh. Like I could see putting the Vitamin Glow down first, and then like the Mindful 5 over top for hydration. Okay, I'm curious because I want to see how the Tarte pore fill works, because neither one of these are pore filling, and I want to test that out too. So let's take a little bit. My nails are getting done in like 2 days, and they're driving me insane. They're at that point now. And my skin looks so like lackluster from being sick. It's driving me crazy on that front too. Okay, well, all three of the, well, not all three, but this played nicely with both primers on both sides, so that's super cool. Wow, I like these a lot. So now I'm gonna go in with the lid primer. This is so weird using something different. Not really sure how much. As long as it cancels out all my veins in my life, I'm good with that. Let's see how the Smashbox, where did it go? Oh, I left it here. Brush does. Versus a little blendiful. I think the blendiful actually took a little bit off. Oh my god, I cannot work with my fingers. It's like not an option. I don't know. This is kind of like chunking up on my eyes. But it did say use your finger, and you guys know how much I do not like using fingers. Ah. I think that's pretty smooth and even. I have a runny eye today, which is super annoying. Okay, and then let's try the under eye primer. See what this is about. Ooh, this is an pearlescent packaging. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on camera, but it's really pretty. Oh! Did I catch it? I did. This fell. It's almost like a color corrector built in. I don't know how much to really put on. No, not much of a color corrector, but it does brighten and hydrate. I think that's the problem with the lid primer, is that I don't have oily lids, and it says it's an oil control, and it just made them more dry. Yeah, this is super hydrating, where this is not. So I think that's the problem. All right, so I'm losing my hairpiece. There we go, I lost it. All right, I just removed the Photo Finish lid primer because I wanted to put the under eye primer on, and I have now lost the under eye primer. Are we serious right now? Oh, I put it over here. Oh my goodness, I am losing my mind. Okay, that's what happens when you film when you're sick. I want to see if I lay down an extra dose of hydration, even though my eyes were hydrated, and then put that Photo Finish lid primer down if it's a little bit less cakey on me, or if it's just really meant for oil control, because then it's just not meant for my skin type, that's all. It doesn't mean it's a bad lid primer, it's just not meant for my type of lids, that's all. And while that sinks in, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Corrector in Peach. My nose is so irritated and red, and actually burning from how much I've been having to blow it lately too. It's not cool. Taking a clean blendable. Now taking the Photo Finish Smashbox Photo Finish lid primer. Could have also put too much on, so let's start with less. I'm going to use my big boy Blendiful because they are different in texture. Yeah, that was it. I needed that much more moisture. So this is a great primer, and if you want to use it and you have normal skin, you just need to go in with extra hydration, kind of like the, oh, what did I test out? The Ulta Beauty color corrector that was waterproof, where I said go lay down an extra base of moisture under your eyelids before using it. The same applies with this. It is an oil control lid primer, and now I just got a very smooth application because I did my creams like maybe 2 hours ago, so they weren't super fresh, and now I have absolutely no issue. It's just smooth. It's not chunking up or anything. So that was it. And I didn't think it was a bad primer at all. I did think it had to do with oil control, and it did. So far, these all seem to be doing amazing. So now let's move on to my baby. Oh, I got a headache and these studio lights are not helping. And I need to point it more on me too. Ah! Take it, my Dose of Colors Seamless Beauty Sponge. It's already been dampened. Whoa! Okay, that's never happened. What in the what in the what? I think there was a hair too much water still in it. I think I squeezed it out and I forgot to then wring it in the, oh my gosh, towel afterwards. So I think that's what just happened. All right, I don't have any new concealers like just on hand right now without going and digging in a box because I did want to just kind of keep this as Smashbox themed as possible. So I'm gonna go conceal, do the cream contour stuff, and then I will be back to swatch the palette out and then apply the palette. All right, I have cream contoured and blushed, and I obviously need to do cleanup and all that, but that happens after we do the powder blush and powder contour. But I'm gonna be doing blush in the other video because I just bought 8 of the new CoverGirl blushes, and I just did a cream CoverGirl blush, so I'm going to stick to contouring with the Smashbox and oh my gosh, swatching it out. But first, let's set the face. Ooh, this is pretty. I'm not sure how the rosy tint is gonna go. I know I've used the Hyaluronic acid one from by Terry before, and it is a really good powder in translucent. So yeah, this definitely has a rosy glow to it. So hopefully it's gonna just be like nice and light and nothing overpowering because it's not crazy pink. It's just like very minimal. Oh yeah, it's not anything crazy. Oh, just like that, it's already locked. It's such a good powder. This is beautiful. But I'm not surprised because, like I said, the translucent one is also amazing. But yeah, this is, oh, I have a little sample of the Hyaluronic Hydra Primer. I will test this out in a future video. I'm glad I caught that before I threw it away. Okay, time to swatch out this beautiful palette. Starting with the contour shade. This looks like a nice cool toned. Yeah, it does. Perfect cool toned color. I like it. So now I'm just gonna quickly swatch the rest of the shades. Okay, so the contour I think is gonna be awesome. The highlights just fall short for me on being like blinding, because you guys know I love a blinding highlight. That one wouldn't work for me anyway. The bronzer, that looks like a nice bronzer. I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe mixing the two for my contour though, because that is a little deep. Looking at like what the bronzer is, I don't really know. That banana powder, I think is actually like not quite a banana powder. It reminds me of my Essence banana powder, where it's actually something that's brightening enough for me, where I can use that under my eyes, which I'm like, hallelujah. And then that blush is stunning, but will not go with the eye look that I'm doing today. So we will definitely be revisiting this palette, because I absolutely want to test this for brightening up my under eye, and I cannot wait to play with that blush color, because that is so beautiful. So for now, let's start with contour. So I'm gonna dip, and that mirror is so nice. I'm gonna go one dunk here, one dunk here. This is my Luxie 130 Detail Angle Blender. Okay, maybe I don't need that warmth of the bronzer. So I'm just gonna stick with the contour color. I don't know what's going on with my camera. I feel like it's sitting really low, like it should be like that. It's because it fell and I'm trying to prop it up, but I'm not doing a good job. And the hubby's not home, and he said there's no way he can walk me through how to fix this thing that it's on. So I still want to film because he's going to be home even later, and I won't have any stamina in me left by the time he's home. And I'm like, I know I should take this as a sign that I shouldn't be filming because I'm so sick, but I feel so behind, you guys. I have so many palettes, it's not even funny. Plus I can't handle being in bed anymore. I miss makeup. I miss you guys. I need to do something. I'm going stir crazy. Taking my Wayne Goss anniversary brush. feel like I keep needing to like slouch. Okay, this is supposed to give a light flush when you use a little fan brush that's also like a diffuser like this, and I feel like that just made it extremely pigmented. Not really sure what just happened there. Wow. All right, let's try the bronzer. Taking a different Wayne Goss brush, we're gonna go into that shade. Hopefully it's not too orange on my skin tone. There is a lot of kick up. Like I barely am touching it and there's a lot of powder. So just beware of that. Get some California glow happening. Take me from pale and deathly to life, please. I don't know what happened because I do not have like all that texture on my forehead, but when the beauty blender hit, it like created bumps with the foundation because I hadn't squeezed it properly, and then I can't get rid of that now, so that's super annoying. And I did it on my nose too. I can't get rid of that. Well, this will bronze you up. Now I really do want to see if that banana shade ish our fake banana for light fair to light skin tone girls. For some reason, my left eye is darker than my right eye, even though I did all the same steps, so it makes no sense. But yeah, this isn't darkening at all. It's nice. but I would like it to lighten a lot over here because for some reason this eye got darker than it should. All right, so now I have to go bounce back into the other video and like hella bake and do my brows and everything like that, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that this was helpful and that you guys are as excited about these products as I am, because these were all so awesome and this video was a win-win-win-win-win, and I love when that happens. So please give this video a thumbs up, please share it, please subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.